What's up, y'all? The time is currently 12:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, August the 13th. As you know, we are currently in the Saturn retrograde, and there's a lot of a lot of karmic rebalancing, distributing going on right now. I can personally say, I am seeing the effects of it. Like, if you think this stuff is a joke, you gonna find out. And also the Lionsgate portal for this year just passed. August 8th. I was a part of a seminar for that. I spent about 2 hours. It's about there. I was in there for about 2 hours, 30 minutes over, but I had time. I cooked dinner the night before, so I was able to spare that amount of time. But it was going a little long. I was like, nah, I gotta go. But nonetheless, I just wanted to say, whatever faith system or belief system works for you, definitely utilize it. I know for me, I say I'm a Buddhist, but I haven't gone to a temple and stuff yet. But the way I live, it's always been by whatever actions you take in life, there's always going to be a price to it, whether it be bad or good. Like, you could have well intentions for an objective or a goal, or to help somebody. There's still going to be repercussions for it. That's just that is universal law. And for those that know my story, that I make the life that I've had look easy. That's just how resilient I am. I learned a lot of hard lessons on the formative years of my life, which I would say overall kept me pretty grounded. I've definitely spent some money, made some mistakes. Who hasn't, right? But I haven't gone so far down the hole where I owe like over 30,000 in debt. I owe much less than that. Probably owe half of that total of my debts. So yeah, I would say I'm doing pretty well, all things considered, that I went through. And you should take some time to appreciate the good in your life, because it's so easy. It's so easy to look at the what you don't have, right? But perhaps the problems that you currently do have are those that you did wish you had a long time ago. And even though you're like me, I'm extremely goal driven. You have to just, like, the wind's see, confirmation. The wind's blowing, nice little breeze. I'm gonna take my hat off real quick. Gotta appreciate what you're working towards. Everything, you have to plant the seeds and make sure it's in a fertile soil for the seeds to sprout into trees of fruits, fruit trees, vegetable trees, whatever it is that you're trying to grow. You got to have patience with yourself. And we're in a very hustle bustle world, but don't give up on yourself. I have faced many lows, which honestly they have torn me apart, and I've definitely indulged in some vices. That's where some of the money accidents have come in and stuff when I had it. I'm good right now, right? And I'm gonna be better, but I say all that to say, no, like, the karmic system is very real. I had got some news last week and this week to affirm, oh wow, no, I am on the correct path here. Like, people who have done me wrong, I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I won't ever be perfect. But the way some people betrayed me and feigned ignorance to their betrayals, I let them live with that. I don't argue with that anymore. Life is too short to be arguing with people, knowing how they mishandled your energy, strategically utilizing your energy. You have the confirmation. See, you have to know how to keep your composure. Because people will be looking for a twitch reaction to anything, right? Don't give it to them. Just observe. Continue to observe, and that will give you not only foresight, but you'll be ahead of the pack. You might look crazy. Whole time you're a genius, but people can't see your vision because they haven't seen the things you've seen. And when it comes to improving your life, you're by yourself, but God, the universe, whatever you believe in, Jehovah, I don't know, whatever you believe in, not only keep your faith, but we are a social species. I implore you to hopefully have one person that you can go to and unload yourself, release those tensions, release those anxieties, because I'm a person that I could do a lot of stuff by myself. But even like, me, I'm like, man, I want to hang out. I want to go and eat. I want to go chill and watch something with my folks. That's a normal part of the human experience. But don't forget what you're building. That requires a lot of discipline, a lot of solitude. Your vision is not for everyone to see. It's not for everyone. And as long as you're not doing scummy things like certain people, like people with power do when they get it and they get drunk with the power, you're probably a-okay. So yeah, this is just a check-in. Stay well out here, man. Drink some water. I just drank a lot of water. You see my forehead sweating, my little egghead sweating. Take care of yourselves, eat some vegetables, get a little sweat in, move those muscles, just shake your body system, do something. Just don't stay stagnant, because you stay stagnant, it's going to reflect in your life.